Day 1. 7-Day English Speaking Challenge. Hey there, amazing people! Welcome to Day 1 of our 7-Day English Speaking Challenge. I'm Emily, and if you've been struggling to improve your English speaking or just looking for a fun, relaxed way to practice, you're in the right place. For the next 7 days, we'll be doing small, easy tasks every day to help you speak English more confidently. And today, we're starting with the basics, introducing ourselves. I know it sounds simple, but trust me, we're going to make it super fun. Plus, once you nail this, you'll feel so much more comfortable speaking to people in English. Now you might be wondering why. Start with introductions. Well, imagine this. You're meeting someone new. Whether it's online, at work, in school, or even a random stranger at a coffee shop, you've got to introduce yourself. That's step 1 in any conversation. A lot of people freeze up during introductions because they get nervous about speaking English. But after today, that won't be you. You're going to feel confident and even excited to introduce yourself in English. Let's break down how to introduce yourself in a clear, easy way. I want you to follow this structure. Your name. You've got to start with this. People need to know who you are. Where you're from. This adds context and helps build connections. You can always connect with people by where you come from. San, what you do, whether it's your job, your studies, or even something you're passionate about. Share a placin' bit about what occupies your time. Se, a fun fact about you. This is the part where you get creative and show your personality. I'll start with some examples to show you how easy and fun this can be. Over 60. Casual example. Hi, my name is Sophia. I'm from Italy, and I work as a web designer. When I'm not working, I love baking cookies, and I can make a mean tiramisu. Or, funny example. Hey, I'm Alex from New York, and I'm a student. I'm also an expert in watching Netflix for 6 hours straight. My guilty pleasure. Definitely pizza with pineapple. Yes, I know it's controversial. San, professional example. Hello, my name is Emily. I'm from Canada and I work as a marketing manager. In my free time, I love reading mystery novels, and I've recently started learning yoga. Namaste. Okay, your turn. Grab a pen, or better yet, pause this video and think about your introduction. Use this structure and come up with something fun and unique to say about yourself. Don't rush. It's all about getting comfortable with speaking. Let's break it down one more time. Name. Hi, my name is where you're from. I'm from. San, what you do. I work as, or I'm a student. Sit. One fact, one thing I love is, or something funny about me is, here's a tip. Record yourself. And I know it might feel a little weird, but recording and listening to yourself speak helps a lot. You'll hear what sounds great and what you want to improve. Now, let me give you some additional tips to help you sound more natural when introducing yourself. Notice your tone. Don't be too formal. Try to sound relaxed and natural, just like you would when chatting with a friend. Body language. Even though we're focusing on speaking, don't forget your body language. Smile while you introduce yourself, believe it or not. Smiling actually helps you sound more friendly and confident. San. Pacing. Don't rush through your introduction. Speak slowly and clearly so people can understand every word. C. Be expressive. Show excitement when you're talking about your hobbies or interests. If you love cooking, show that enthusiasm. If you're into video games, say it with pride. Here's a fun challenge. Try practicing your introduction in front of a mirror. Trust me, you'll feel much more comfortable once you see yourself speaking. Let me share a quick funny story with you. One time I was in a job interview, and when they asked me to introduce myself, I got so nervous, I forgot my own name. I just sat there like, I'm, wait a second. Who am I again? It happens to everyone, so don't worry if you stumble a bit in the beginning. The important thing is to keep practicing. Now, I know that speaking in English can be a little scary. You might feel like you're making mistakes, or that people won't understand you. But here's the secret. Nobody cares if you make mistakes. We all make mistakes. What matters is that you're trying and you're improving every single time you practice. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. The first time you might fall off, but with every attempt you get better and more confident. English is just like that. You're already taking the hardest step, starting. And I promise you, by the end of this 7-day challenge, you'll see so much improvement. Challenge for day 1. Here's your challenge for today. End. Write out your introduction and practice saying it out loud. R. Record yourself, introducing yourself in English. Don't worry about being perfect. The goal is to practice. You can post it on social media and tag me with Day 1 English Challenge so I can check. It out. Or if you're feeling shy, drop your introduction in the comments below. I'll be reading and replying to each one. Here's an additional challenge. Try introducing yourself in a few different ways. For example, 1. Casual introduction like you're talking to a friend. R. Professional introduction like you're at a job interview. San. Funny introduction. Sis. Add a joke or something unexpected about yourself. This will help you learn how to adjust your tone depending on the situation. All right, now it's time for our Q&A segment. I've gathered some common questions people have about speaking English. Let's dive in and make it a bit more fun. Q. 1. How do I not freeze up when introducing myself? Great question. Here's a trick. Pretend you're talking to your best friend. Imagine you're having coffee with someone you've known for years. It'll help you relax and sound natural. And if you do freeze, just smile and say, "Oops, I forgot my intro. Let me try again." Q2. What if I make a mistake while speaking? Oh no, mistake. What a disaster. Just kidding. Mistakes are totally normal and part of learning. If you mess up, just laugh it off and keep going. Most people won't even notice, and it shows you're human, which is always charming. Q3. How can I make my introduction sound less boring? Try adding a touch of humor or a quirky detail. For example, if you love collecting rubber ducks, say, "Hi, I'm Jake from Texas, and I'm a software developer. I have a secret hobby of collecting rubber ducks. They're all over my office." It makes you memorable and interesting. Q4. What if I'm nervous about speaking in English? First of all, deep breaths. Try to remember that everyone gets nervous. The more you practice, the less nervous you'll be. Start with short, easy introductions and build up your confidence from there. And don't forget, everyone here is cheering for you. Q5. Can I use my native language to help me introduce myself in English? Sure. If you're stuck, use your native language to jot down some ideas and then translate them into English. Just make sure you practice speaking in English as much as you can so you get used to it. Awesome work today, everyone. You've just completed day 1 of our challenge, and I'm so proud of you for taking the first step. Remember, English is all about practice and progress, not perfection. Tomorrow, we're going to build on today's work by diving into some fun, everyday conversation, topics that will help you sound more natural in English. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. If you're excited for tomorrow, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming challenges. See you tomorrow for day 2, and keep practicing. Before you go, here's what I want you to do. Drop your introduction in the comments or tag me in your video. R. Tell me what your favorite fun fact was from today's examples. Mine was definitely the pizza with pineapple. San. And finally, share this video with your friends who want to improve their English so they can join the challenge too. Let's make this journey fun together. See you tomorrow, and keep up the amazing work. Bye.